want to talk about why passion drives real success. And I know it sounds like a cliche statement because it's something that we've heard over and over again. Everybody tells us that, especially in business, you should only do something that you're passionate about. And I agree 100%. What I do find today is that a lot of times we don't explain the reasoning behind that. We also don't explain where this passion should be directed. And we hear it all the time, follow those things that capture your heart. There's a quote that says, many things will capture your eye, but only a few things will capture your heart. Pursue those. And when I'm talking about passion, I'm talking about that enthusiasm. I'm talking about that uncontrollable emotion to do what you do every single day. When passion is strong and where it's supposed to be, it almost won't let you sleep at night because you'll wake up in the middle of the night with creative ideas. You'll wake up with this burning desire to start doing whatever it is that you do right then. Passion is one of those things that you're always excited about what you're doing. When you wake up, you think about, man, I get the opportunity to do this yet another day. When you're passionate about something, you're not always worried about the rewards. You're not always worried about the monetary gain. Because truly when you're after or chasing after your passion, the money and the rewards, they chase you. But here's the thing. Again, I said a lot of times we don't explain why passion drives real success. We also don't explain where that passion should be directed. Because what I find when working with a lot of clients today, a lot of people believe that they're passionate about what they do. But in all actuality, they're not really passionate about what they do. They're passionate about the outcome of what they do. So they're passionate about the potential results that it could bring. And what happens with that is it's not really real passion directed to where it's supposed to be. Let me explain what I'm talking about. So a lot of people today, and I'm just going to use this as an example, a lot of people today get started in businesses that are kind of ready-made. And I think that's excellent, whether it be network marketing, whether it be trading, whether it be, Bitcoins, affiliate marketing, whatever the case may be. A lot of people get started in these types of businesses and they tell themselves that they're passionate about it. But what happens is you're not really passionate about the business. You're passionate about the outcome of whatever marketing ad you saw, it said the business could produce. Because the marketing ad told you that this business could produce X amount of dollars per month. This business could get you to be in a position where you could walk away from your full-time job. So you're passionate about that. But here's the thing, passion must be directed to the right place. If you're not passionate about the day-to-day act of what it takes to make that business successful, then I'm here to tell you, you're not really passionate about that business. Everybody's passionate about retiring from their job. Everybody's passionate about driving a Lamborghini, right? Everybody's passionate about flying on private jets and sitting on the beaches of the world and taking care of their family and going on lavish vacations. Everybody. Whether you admit it or not, everybody's passionate about those things, right? But you got to ask yourself, am I passionate about the day-to-day act? Am I really passionate about affiliate marketing? Am I really passionate about finding products online and reselling them, right? If you're in network marketing, are you really passionate about selling coffee or telecom or utilities or whatever it is that you do? And I've done network marketing. I love network marketing, but I wasn't passionate about the day-to-day act of it. I was more so passionate about the outcome. Here's the problem with that. If you're only passionate about the outcome, you have a very short shelf life. What do I mean by that? You know how you put food on the shelf? It can only stay there for so long, right? Until it spoils or it goes bad. That's who you are if you don't have passion, about the day-to-day act. If you're only passionate about the outcome. Because if you're only passionate about the outcome, if that outcome does not materialize in a short period of time, you're like food on the shelf. You're going to spoil. And a lot of people that are in a lot of different businesses, they start to struggle and they start to wonder, why don't I have the motivation to keep doing this? It's because you don't have any real passion for it. I spoke with a woman in a coaching consult not too long ago, and she told me what her real passion was, which was 100% opposite of the business that she was involved in. I said, well, why are you involved in this particular business? She said, because I can use this business as a vehicle to create the money that I need so that I can really do my passion. And I said, that sounds good, but how long have you been in this quote unquote vehicle? She said, 2.5 years. She said, and I just need a coach to help push me and help motivate me to keep doing it. I said, well, it's going to be very difficult to motivate you to keep doing something that you don't have an uncontrollable desire for, that you don't really have enthusiasm for the day-to-day act of what it takes to get that business to the level where it produces this type of income. She didn't really understand that, but I wanted to share this because I'm telling you guys, you got to be passionate about the day-to-day act. So if you're looking to start a business, even if it's not a business that you get involved in, even if you're looking to start a business, if you're looking to start, let's just say, a landscaping company, but you don't like cutting grass, don't do it just because it's supposed to make a lot of money. Because what ends up happening is if it doesn't make a lot of money in a very short period of time, you no longer have the motivation to push that. I don't care what your passion is, follow that. Now, you may say my passion is something that I don't know how to turn into a business. It may be something that you don't know how to gain financial reward from. Well, okay, that's where you get a coach, or that's where you get someone to help you figure out a plan for that. But just because you don't know how to turn the thing that you have the most desire for into a business, it does not mean that you go into something just to make money and you fall in love with the outcome. And most of the time when we get in a lot of these businesses, they tell us, well, if you have a strong enough why, it'll all work out. How many of you guys have heard that before? If you have a strong enough why, W-H-Y, it will all work out. I used to believe that. When I did business back in the day, I used to believe that. But today I look at it a lot different. Your why cannot substitute for passion. Here's why. Why, X, why, right? But here's why. Because I would submit to you this. A lot of you that may be watching this video right now that still may work full-time jobs every day and you hate that job, your why is the motivation for why you get up and go to that job every single day, right? Your why is the thing that's going to wake you up in the morning, get you out of your warm bed, put you in, rush hour traffic to go to a job that you don't like with people that you really don't want to be around. Your why may be your kids. Your why may be you have a mortgage or you have living expenses. Your why could be you have an elderly parent, somebody that you need to take care of. So those things which are your why, they drive you to go to work every single day, right? To a job that you hate. But that why doesn't change your love for the job. It never does. I went to jobs that I hate before in the past, and I had a why for doing it. I had bills. I had things that needed to be paid for, but that why never made me passionate about what I was doing. And when we get in business, we start to think that it's going to be different. It's not. Your why is not going to make you passionate about the day-to-day act of that business. And it's different in business because when you're working a job, it may work a little bit because jobs really pay us just to show up, right? If you show up and you go through the mundane routine of whatever that job is, you'll get a check. Business is a lot different. Business is not just about showing up. Business is about how you show up. Because in business, you got to show up a certain way. You got to show up excited. You got to show up enthusiastic. You got to show up in a place of peace mentally. You got to show up being able to hear that inner voice and listen to those ideas and be creative. You got to have all of that in business in order for business to be successful. And the only way you have that is to have passion about the day-to-day act of what you do. And just because you have a why, it does not mean that it's going to make you passionate about that business. That why may make you passionate about the outcome of what that business can produce. But again, if it doesn't produce that in a very short period of time, you will spoil on the shelf. You will find yourself not motivated. You will find yourself, whatever that business is, it will become a chore. It will become no better than the job that you hate. So I just wanted to share that with you guys because the biggest thing right now that I see on social media and all of the things that we have is that we've fallen in love with a facade. We've fallen in love with something that looks like success versus building real success. And I always tell people, what do you want? Do you want a business that may produce some money for a very short period of time? Or do you want something sustainable that can produce for a lifetime, something that will leave a legacy to your children's children, something that you love to do every single day. So you got to think about it. Do I have passion for what I do? Do I have passion for what I do? Not the outcome of what it can produce, not the beaches of the world, not the Lamborghinis, the Ferraris, the jets, the vacations, the waking up when you're done sleeping, not that part, because we all got passion about that part. But do you have passion about the day-to-day act of what it takes to make that part happen? If you don't, you're in the wrong business. If you do, congratulations. You're doing something that you love, and you're going to see the fruits of your labor. So with that being said, you guys, that's just a couple of the reasons of why passion drives real success. I'm telling you, there's nothing like having that burning desire to want to do what you do every single day. There's nothing like knowing in your heart that you would do this business for free. Because I tell you, until you're willing to do whatever it is that you do for free, and sometimes we say that, but we don't mean it, but until you're able and willing and ready to do whatever it is that you do for free, only then do you qualify to create wealth from it. All right, I'll let you guys go, but just remember, real passion drives real success.